Hey there, Scavenger Reviews here. Remember, when I do toy reviews, like my whole, channel theme, what I was going for in the beginning? Well, actually I just kinda do whatever I want, but, but, to get started, this is a review for the Age of Extinction Studio Series Galvatron. I don't own either of the originals. I say either because I thought there was only, like, the one mainline one. But then, that toy guy, actually, he has, like, a red Galvatron, which I have never seen before. I don't know where you got that thing. Looks badass. A1. But anyways, I love this. Everything that you can see right now, I love. This is the ugliest face I have ever seen before. And that's saying something. Cause I ain't exactly a looker myself, you know? But I hate this. I love it, but I hate it. I think that the design of it and the body and the sculpt and all the intricate lines and stuff like that, and I'm talking both about the movie and the action figure, I think it is all great. I think that there is so much intricate line work. I mean, they put their heart and soul into this thing, you know, and all the studio series look good, but this thing is Greeble City. And unfortunately, that carries over into the face. Because, yeah, yikes. Is that even focusing? I cannot tell. But that carries over to the face because everybody, like, especially Perspective End and stuff like that, you know, I'm just shouting out all the YouTubers I love, you know, all y'all are great. Anyways, Perspective End, like, he just did, like, a movie roast and stuff like that on a couple of the live action movies. I'm not sure if he's gotten to all of them. He might have by the time I upload this, but anyways, he says, like, and this is what everybody says, is that, like, the designs are hard to, like, visually look at and incomprehensible. This is the only one I will agree with, because all the others, like your Age of Extinction roast, you know, like, his Age of Extinction roast. I doubt anybody watches this stuff. I get, like, anyways, you say, like, there's, like, two lips or something like that, or two mouths or something like that. Like, no, it's just a mouth. Yeah, I don't know, I could see it. This, however, yeah. This, I cannot physically tell you where his mouth is at all. Like, even when I'm watching the movie, like, unless you're opening, like, I mean, unless he's opening his mouth, even when he's opening his mouth, like, when he's talking, it's just mashing metals and stuff like that. The eyes are, very expressive because they're just giant orange dots, which the figure, I really want this to focus. Come on. I don't know how to, there we go. That's what people do, right? How do you get it to focus? Well, the eyes on the actual action figure itself are very piercing red. I don't know. I have a dollar store phone. It's like 7 years old. I'm doing the best I can. Anyways, more detailed pictures. I can take HD pictures. Videos are a little iffy. So shout out to my Instagram account. If you want to see pictures of all the things I post, and I post way more pictures than I do videos, go over to Scavenger Reviews on Instagram and give me a follow. Give me a like. Yeah. Oh, I love, for instance, that there is an actual physical hole in his chest. So, if you have, like, a sword, this is Optimus' sword, and I don't have the Age of Extinction Optimus because, you know, insert that Fairly Odd Parents meme where it's like, I'd show it to you if I had one, you know. You can actually stab him in the chest. And here's side swipes one of Sideswipe's blades, just for, you know, reference. So, you know, silver on silver. And I love it. Well, that's gone. I'll pick that up in a second. And by a second, I mean right now, losers. So gullible. Anyways, comes with its arm cannon as an accessory. It's really, really integrated. Like, it looks really integrated anyways, is what I'm trying to say. It's a lot like how, a lot of the Studio Series, a lot like how a lot of the Studio Series Bumblebee blasters will peg over the hand, I mean, and make it look like it's just part of his hand. And I really like that. So it's just coming out of it, like it does in the movies. You know, that's always a plus. I think that this is really good. Oh, and something I was actually worried about, because all of the like the promotional images and a lot of the other YouTubers I was watching, and just product shots and this and this and this and this, they I don't know if it was lighting, framing, but they all made the thighs look huge. Like, even the back of the box. I wish I still had it, but I tossed it away like an idiot. But even the back of the box, like, I don't know what it is, if it's just framing or whatever, but as you see, his thighs are relatively proportionate. Oh, sorry, his calves. His calves are relatively proportionate to his thighs. Like, the leg is the same thickness the whole way down, except maybe this little piece. But if you take that out of the equation, it's relatively the same thickness. And I was really worried, because, like, it looked like dude just walks upstairs all day, you know, back on Cybertron. But luckily that's not the case. So that's really appreciative. He has a super clean back. I mean, there's like no backpack at all. You can't even say, I mean, technically sure, whatever, if you want to be whatever, but you can't even, that's not even a backpack at all. Dude is flat, you know, like my ex-girlfriend. No, but yeah, dude is great. I think that's all I want to say about the robot mode, except for the arm blades on the back of the arm could be a little bit bigger. Like in the movie, you see him like do this and he cuts that car in half. And I mean, does that look like it could cut a car in half? Now, it could definitely slit a throat. You know, like, if you just, one of these, you definitely slit a throat with that, you know? So, I like it. But, and I also get why, because, you know, giant sword blade, I don't know. It's kind of hypocritical, because, like, one type of blade is, you know, whatever, but the other isn't. And they made it specifically just big enough to be there, but small enough to fit into the transformation. As far as the comparison goes, here he is next to his contemporary, as long as I don't knock him over. Here he is next to his contemporary. Oh, I can't zoom in, damn it. Well, whatever. Kingdom Galvatron. This is the one based off of the Netflix show, but more obviously based off of the movie, the original movie, which I do own. Hell yeah. And, well, you know, beating a dead horse here, not saying anything new. As far as comparisons, yeah, this is like barely the same character. And I don't know if I would like Galvatron to be purple or anything like that, because if any accent, light blue is actually Galvatron's accent. He's like chrome and light blue. Whereas Galvatron is, you know, silver, black, purple, red. He's got a little bit more color to him. And it really, for me, just all comes down to the face. I mean, that is a face. That is a recognizable, humanoid-ish looking face. I mean, you can tell the features on it. Whereas this, Eldritch Abomination Horror. I will give them one thing. The movie Galvatron's head does form into the shape of like a natural crown, while also looking like horns, but not just being a hat. So I will give him that. Even though, I don't know, it's very, because the movies always made it seem like it was more natural. Like, even the ones with weird head shapes, like, Optimus's head wasn't where, you could say, perfect example, actually. You could say this blue part is all the helmet, and then, like, the silver part, did I say you could fall? And then the silver part is, like, the head inside the helmet. Whereas all of the movies seem to just make the head in the helmet all the head. You know? So no head? No, but, like, so, especially, like, with Optimus, I don't have a realistic Optimus helmet or anything like that from the first movies. But with Optimus, it just looks like his head. You know, I'm not saying like they're ears or anything, but they just, maybe they're antennas or maybe they're just structures, you know? As far as accessories, like I said, the cannon, he also comes with some really hard to get out missile pods. Only one missile. They're still right in his chest. You just open them up, you store your weed in there, and just closes back up. I stole that joke from Jobby, by the way. Yes, you're welcome. Yes, I know, is what I'm trying to say. But, now with the missiles, you can even stab a sword even deeper in his chest. For her pleasure. I dropped that motherfucking sword again. The missiles have nowhere to go in robot mode, however. So, for now, I'll just put him in his chest again. If I can. There we go. Just tabs right in, closes up the chest. Unfortunately, as far as I know, the cannon doesn't have really anywhere to store in robot mode except for on his hand. Which, that's fine by me because that's the only way I'm going to display it anyways. But, I don't know, if I could put it on the back or something somehow. Which, maybe I can. I haven't really looked around or played around too much with it. I got this thing like 2 days ago. Maybe you can. But, I don't know. However, let's go into transformation. So, first, you want to detach his gun, which comes in is a really tight peg. If you've noticed, you gotta pull that thing. Same with the missiles. You have to really pull that. I don't know if that's probably a my copy thing, but who knows? Who knows? So, start with the transformation. I like to start with the legs. You can, hold on. Sorry about that. Like I said, I just got this like 2 days ago. I've only transformed it twice. But on the back of the legs, you have the back of the calves, and this isn't technically in the instructions, but I like to tab these little pieces into the wheels, and you can just pull them out like so. You know, do the same on the other side. And then you want to pull his calf forward like so. Other calf forward as well, like so. And then, sorry, my eyes are kind of messing up right now. I keep going, whatever. Only professional review content here. So from there, you want to get the calves out of the way, and then move the foot, splay the feet apart like that, sideways. Same on the other side, sideways, like so. And then you want to rotate these down, flip out this wheel right here, other wheel, and then you want to take the calves and just spin them around like that, and just keep them out of the way for now. Just like that. And you want to keep them out of the way for now because they're going to go into the arms in a second. In the meantime though, just take the splayed out feet, fold them up sideways so that they're perpendicular to the leg now, like so. Same with the other one. Rotate it 90 degrees inward, Same with the other. And then you vaguely got yourself the bed of a truck right there. You'll want to just connect them together right here. They have connection ports. And they'll just kind of just smush together like that. Push these toes up. And more or less, that's the bed of a truck. Now let's start with the top of the body. Again, just keep things looking like this for now. You want to pull his head forward and down, which allows you to flip this out, and then spin him around, pull this down, and just keep that out of the way for now. And then you want to take his waist and just split it right there. It'll come apart. Oh, by the way, you can also ab crunch when you're in robot mode. So, but anyways, and you want to pull his chest down. Oh, sorry. You gotta move his head out of the way. You gotta pull his chest down before you push his head down. Pull his chest down. It'll fold over, and the back piece will become the cab of the truck. You can kind of see it starting to form itself right there. Tab it in, but don't worry if it comes untabbed. It's just a very puzzle it together once you get it all put together. Anyways, you want to turn the arms 180. Same with both arms, and then close them up on double hinges like so. Fold them in flat like so, and then pull them in. And when you detach them from the side, don't just yank them, put your finger on the actual joint itself right there. I just would recommend doing that because it seems a little weak, but you know, it's your toy. If you want to break it, you can. Now push these back like so, and those will form a little bit more of the side of the truck. The truck is actually very complex, and there's a lot of pieces that go into it. Now you just take this piece, fold it down, and take this, fold that down, other side, fold that down, and you just snap it all into place. Don't worry too much if you can't quite get it into place just yet. The instructions don't specify, but between keeping the arms straight out like this or just slightly tilting them inwards, I would recommend tilting them inwards because I had a hell of a time trying to get them in and I could not get it. Alright, so now all we have to do is close everything up, as you can see. So what you want to do is you take its previous chest, this is the front of the chest, you take it, and it's got these kind of, like, I don't know which, things that hold bars, runners maybe, and you want to take the calves, ooh, sorry about that, you want to take the calves, and they've got rounded edges that'll fill into those calves, and you want to put those in there, and kind of shape them in as best you can, so just like that. And just push it all forward as you go. And if you do everything right, you end up with something that kind of looks like that. There's connection points here and here. And again, if that comes undone, don't worry about it. It'll all connect together when you're finished. Oh, there's also this black piece I should mention. Just fold that down. It doesn't click in, it just hangs over, but it hangs over by, like, in one place. Now you want to pull, just try your best to get this tab under here. In my opinion, it's a little tight, so it could be better, but alas, if you just push it in a little bit. It's hard to get this because this is such a reflective transformer. I mean, he is like silver and chrome. And there you go. Push that back down. Get it all snip, snap, click, clack into place. Same for the other side. You just, come on. And there you go. And once you just smush everything in, it's just a matter of lining things in and getting things just right. That's why I, just cut that out, because it's not really important. From there, you just want to pull these forward out of his calves. Same on the other side. And then what's really cool, because I was kind of worried about these, that they'd just be flopping around, is that you want to pull this piece from his back over like that. It'll complete the front nose of the truck, and there are two tabs right here that, two slots that connect into two tabs that are formed by the wheel. And that keeps everything in place. And then from there, last touches I mean, you just want to take that, and it'll tab in right there. Same on the other side, just take that from his leg, and it'll tab in right there. And if you've done everything right, you smushed everything together, because it is just a very smushy transformation, voila! You have the Galvatron. Why does it keep looking like Megatron? Guess I should have said that in the robot mode part of the review, but whatever. As you can see, I had to put my glasses on for that because I can't see very well, and I like to wear my glasses so I don't have to actually look at the camera, because where I'm supposed to look is right here to look you in the eyes, but this is looking me in the eyes. So yeah, a little bit of behind the scenes there for you. But there you have Galvatron. He is a great truck. I mean, this thing is solid. It is cohesive. The only, real big things are these. But I mean, you could just say it's a really excessive trailer hitch maybe. They just went way above and beyond. As far as weapon storage, you get the piece that connects his wheels. They can hold the missiles in there. It's a new connection point. And just get it in right there. And close it back up. Like so. However, this is... And they only give you one missile pod. I wish they gave you two, but I guess they wouldn't be able to store two as easily. But, however... Go the fuck in. But, however, you can also peg the missiles on the side of his truck. How cool is that? You only get one, again, but, it is the thought that counts, and it's just a cool little feature, because he did shoot missiles. The weapon storage for the cannon, however, is a lot more hard to deal with, because what they want you to do is they want you to somehow get the cannon to go in this gap right here. And the easiest way I can find to do it is to just unclip the wheels just a little bit, because this connection point on the front of the cannon is supposed to go into a tab that I can't really show you because angles and such, but it's supposed to go into a tab on the back of the foot. And I'm not going to cut this part out. I'm going to genuinely do it so you can see how difficult this is. So you want to kind of force it. Well, not force it. Force it's the wrong word. But maybe if you go up from the bottom, or you tilt the foot up, you can connect your gun just ever so barely slightly, and it is a really fucking tight connection point. For some reason, they overdid the strength on it. You can just barely, almost kind of, get it in there. And I'm not even, I don't think I did that right. But whatever, it's close enough, and it's not worth it to deal with it. Oh my god, fucking killing myself. And there you have it. There is Galvatron. Again, nothing quite like the original, and nothing like the original's transformation. Yeah, I can't remember how to transform that. It's been a little while, like about 2 years now, or 1 year. So that's what you're gonna get. Just, I'll have my editor put in the Galvatron's tank mode. Well, not tank mode, turret mode. Cannon mode, god. This has been my look at Studio Series Age of Extinction Galvatron. Don't know why it keeps looking like Megatron. And there you go. That's the end of it. See y'all on the next one.